The Beat 139. Featuring Doc, Don Vito, and Keith Cash. Harlem's #1 show.
Yeah, what's up? How y'all doing?
How y'all doing out there? How you? Everything good?
Everything good, man. You know, that weather's starting to get a little cold again. I know that.
Man, it's crazy.
You know what I'm
it
saying?
when it's a little warm, man. It's this weather, man. This split.
Yeah, it's gonna break in a minute. But I'm Don Vito, voice for the peoples.
I'm Doc Jacob Black. Y'all know what it is.
Let's bring our guests in, Doc.
Yeah, so we got the lovely young lady here. She definitely gonna let you guys know who she is and where she's from. How you doing?
Hi, how are you? My name is Leslie, aka Mama Shmurda, and I'm the CEO of the Big Apple Bunnies NYC, which is a new reality show coming to New York City, out of New York City.
So Mama Schmurder,
Uh-huh.
tell them who your son is.
Bobby Schmurder.
There it is. Bobby Schmurder moms is in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my man right there, man. He got a lot of energy, man.
Yeah.
We was with him out there in Long Island that day, right?
Staten Island.
Staten Island, right, Staten Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a lot of energy, man. He
A lot.
chilling,
Yeah.
keeping him easy.
Keeping them easy, trying to get some grandbabies. I'm trying.
Yeah, keep him easy, man. You don't need no more problems. Too talented.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
you're
need
a
him out
young
here.
mom. You're a young mom.
I think so. They call me old, but I'm young.
Yeah,
I
you're
think
young.
so.
You're young,
I think
Mom.
so. I got two. You know, he's the youngest.
Oh, have you had
So,
a girl and a boy?
No, two boys. No
Oh, yeah.
girls. I'm the only girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's
Oh, so that's not your youngest.
Huh?
Oh,
No, he's the youngest.
I mean, that's
He's
not
the
your
youngest.
only. I meant.
No, I have two.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
close in age?
Yeah, they're 18 months apart.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They get along?
No. Well, I mean, yes and no. They like I guess they like twins, but
They
you
look
know,
alike?
You can tell they brothers. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
because he don't look nothing like you.
No, and a lot of people say he looks like me. No.
Nah, he must look like
different?
his dad. I don't see it.
They're a
nah, he
perfect
look
mix
like her.
between both of us.
He's just
No,
darker.
Just
than her.
darker, right? Because he
Nah,
has his
he
father's
looks like her.
complexion.
I'm looking. I can see it
and
in
his
the
brother
face.
has
Just
my
darker.
complexion. Yeah.
Oh, his
Yeah.
brother, your complexion?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
but his
just
brother
darker.
looks exactly like the father, and I think he looks more like me. They're mixed between me and their father. Yeah.
So how was life growing up? You from Brooklyn, right?
I'm from Brooklyn. Yes.
From Brooklyn. Brooklyn, stand up.
Yes, I'm from Brooklyn. But I'm from Brooklyn, but I was raised between Brooklyn and Miami.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I went to school in Brooklyn until I was in the 6th grade, and then from the 6th grade until graduation, I was in Miami. So they were conceived in Miami, but I had them in Brooklyn.
That's cool.
Okay.
Their father's from Miami.
Right. So which section of Brooklyn you from?
East Flatbush.
East Flatbush.
East Flatbush.
Okay.
The only place in Brooklyn. East Flatbush.
So you West Indian?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear
yes.
you. Yeah.
Yes, my family's from St. Vincent, and then their father's from Jamaica. So
Oh, Jamaica.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
You see the island in Bobby? You could,
Yeah,
know,
you
it's
can see
clear.
the island.
Yeah. Definitely can see it.
Yeah.
Like that energy too.
Yeah, definitely.
You got
definitely.
mad energy. So growing up with them when you was a young girl, how was life?
I mean, you know, by the time I was 20, I had my first son at 18. Then I had Bobby at 20. So by the time I was 20, I had both of them. Their father, unfortunately, he was incarcerated when Bobby was 2 months, and so it's been there for 32 years. So we're working on appeal. Hopefully this
Oh,
year.
he's still in jail?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
wow.
he spoke about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think he did speak about that one time.
Hopefully we're at the end of the road. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, you know,
So how you had siblings growing up?
Yes, I do. I actually, my mom has 4 children. So I have 2 sisters and 1 brother from my mom, and then my father has 7 of us. So yeah, I'm surrounded. Yeah,
So,
I'm the
Your
second.
era sound like we were around the same age. So the era we grew
What
up
age?
in.
What age is that?
yeah. I'm trying to figure that one out too, man.
What
How
age
did you
is-
analyze
I'm trying to
that,
figure out
Doc?
what age is that?
No, because she said
I just want to hear it.
no. She said Bobby and my son is Bobby. I think a year older than my son. So and
How old is Bobby?
he be 32, right?
Yes.
Yeah, cause my son
Yes.
31.
Yes.
My son be 31 next month.
Yes. Yes.
My
yes.
son be 31 in April.
Yeah.
And I know he like a year older than my
Yeah.
son.
That's how you put it together?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. We just want to know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm quick with the math.
Now, you did good. You did good with that, Doc. I'll give you that.
But so growing up Brooklyn, because the reason I know, like I said, the same era, and I went to school in Park West, and
Okay.
back then, like in the 80s, 90s, Brooklyn was crazy.
Oh yeah,
Like
absolutely.
And you from East Flatbush, that's the 90s, right?
No, I'm from the 50s, but then I lived in the 90s.
Yeah.
So they're like a product of the 50s and the 90s.
Yeah.
You know, They bought it together, but then it fell apart. But you know, forever. If anybody knows East Flatbush, 50s and 90s been feuding forever.
And there was a lot of violence and stuff back then.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah, in Flatbush, they get it in.
Yeah.
East New York and all that stuff.
East Flatbush.
East
Yeah,
Flatbush.
yeah, yeah,
It's,
yeah.
a different-
Flatbush,
it's definitely
you know,
a
it's
difference.
But
Yeah.
but it's a difference. But when you go to Flatbush is Caribbean, straight
Yeah,
up.
a lot of Caribbeans.
All the
Yeah, I
Caribbean
think
restaurants,
most
everything
of
Caribbean when you go
Brooklyn.
to Flatbush.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
A
saying?
lot of-
All the beauty salons,
Yeah,
hair braiding.
And they got
you
all the
name it.
Jamaican food.
Yeah.
Oh my
Not
God.
just Jamaican.
No, I said Jamaican
Yeah.
All
food.
the different Caribbean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, they get the real
Jamaican
deal out there.
Food, that's
Yeah.
the real.
They get the real deal.
We getting
Yeah.
the real.
So what about
oxtails.
when they go on the Eastern Parkway? You be out there in the parade and all that?
Nah, not now that much, but they used to. Yeah.
Back in the days,
Yeah.
you was getting it in,
all
right?
the time.
That's Caribbean
Definitely.
parade.
See, like to her, that's old.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people, you know, they did that Eastern Parkway.
You ever been?
Yeah. Man, Spencer went.
No, I never went, man.
That thing
You
was
never went?
crazy. Yeah, I went.
Wow. Yeah,
I
you need to go.
don't do Brooklyn too hard, you know what I'm saying?
Where are you from again? You said?
I'm from Harlem.
Oh.
I only
we
go to
both
Barclays
Harlem.
and stuff like
Yeah, we
that.
all.
Okay. Oh, you're from Harlem too?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I don't climb Brooklyn too much, you know? But I got a lot of friends from Brooklyn, though.
Okay.
A lot of friends, man.
I thought everybody came to Brooklyn. And funny enough, I worked for Verizon for 15 years, and I started on 214th Street and Broadway. So most of the people that I worked with was from the Bronx and Brooklyn. And I was stunned. I didn't know people don't go to Brooklyn. They was like, I don't go past Juniors. I'm like, Brooklyn, we go everywhere.
Last
It doesn't
stop.
matter where you are.
Get off.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. They said one thing you can find somebody from Brooklyn anywhere you go.
Anywhere you
They say I
go.
don't give a
yeah.
We go
Australia,
Bro-
China. You
Brooklyn
gonna
pull up.
find
Yeah.
somebody from Brooklyn.
You say Brooklyn in the house, we always in the house.
Yeah, Brooklyn pull up.
That's
I
true.
give 'em
They
that.
pulls up.
They ran the jails, too, kind of, sort of. And Brooklyn dudes thought
I
they
think they
ran the
still
jails,
do.
man.
I think.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So you had a lot of fights growing up?
Yeah, I was a bad girl.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
You had like a little crew.
Definitely.
You had a crew with
So
you.
that's when Bobby got that little flair from?
I mean, his father's off the hook too. Right?
He's a wild guy in Miami.
Sorry.
That's
Yeah,
all-
he
that's
was
all.
definitely a wild guy in Miami. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they couldn't escape it. It is what it is. But they get it together now.
Y'all still together? No, I said it because you said y'all working. No, you said
I
y'all working to
mean-
get him out, so I figured y'all might.
Honestly, it's 32 years. I mean, we cool. I talk to him every
Yeah,
day. We
yeah.
see what happens when he get out. Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know. Maybe he outgrew me. Maybe I outgrew him. We'll see.
You think he got a good chance of getting out?
Hopefully, it looks good. So, yeah.
Even
hopefully.
if y'all don't get together when he come out, it's the fact
we
that
family. So
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The fact that you still got him if he needs something, whatever, you still there. Because 32
Yeah.
years, you can't ask nobody wait that long, man. That's a
Right.
whole nother
Yeah,
world
yeah.
out here, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's real
yeah,
selfish.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
I wouldn't even expect nothing like that. As long as you help me out when I need you and all that,
Right.
live. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate all that.
Yeah.
So, that's getting interesting. So, you say you came up, you had a little fights and all, you was nice?
very nice.
So you got more wins
Yeah,
than
and
losses?
in Miami, they don't like New Yorkers,
Right.
but they respected me.
Gotcha.
I graduated from Nolan, which a lot of the rappers and stuff came out of Nolan.
Mm-hmm.
That's from Miami, and yeah, they didn't like the guy. They don't like New Yorkers at all, but they respected me. That's what it is. Yeah. So I
Why
really
they
enjoyed my
respected you?
show because I used to give it up too when I was younger. So,
Right.
but I changed.
So pretty much, when your son get in trouble, you like, damn. But you know it's in your blood like that.
Yeah.
But you don't want to see him get too much trouble. But you know it's in your
Yeah.
blood like that. You know where it came from. Like
Yeah.
certain things my sons do, I be like, yo, chill, man. But I know he got that from me.
Yeah.
But he's a little extra with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but Bobby's he's never ever he's like me. He's never gonna start it. He's never gonna start it.
Right.
But finishing it is a big problem because he's
Right.
definitely gonna finish it off.
got you.
So yeah. And
Gotcha.
you know, growing up, I was a young mom, so
Mm-hmm.
they always had a problem with me with them going to school because I'm like personal space. Like, don't wait for nobody to hit you. Don't let anybody get in your personal space.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody gets in your personal space, you show everybody else why they shouldn't get in your personal space.
Mm.
So the teachers used to call me like, "Did you tell Akil that? Did you tell Direct?" Yes, I did. Yes,
Mm.
I did. Don't get in my personal space.
But one thing, he's super friendly, always smiling. And
Yeah,
joking.
that's what I said. He
How
would
your
never
other
ever
son is
start
like
it.
that too, or
He's real quiet. Not many words, but he definitely he has a name in the streets. But
Oh,
he's
yeah,
really
he do?
quiet. Yeah.
He got locked up with them too.
Yeah, they were. Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know he had a brother. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know he had a brother.
Me and Roddy's father, both our only two sons. Both of our sons, our only two sons were in the brothers, two sets of brothers in the indictment. Yeah. See, that was the thing with them growing up. They're 18 months apart. They ran together, so when one is in trouble, the other one's in trouble. So I didn't get a break.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I get it though, man.
I
You know
know
what I'm
Rowdy,
saying?
but Rowdy, his younger brother, he only did like a year or two, right? He didn't do that long.
He did 3
right?
years.
Oh, he did 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how your other son's still in there? He home?
He's been home, but he's back in there again. But hopefully he'll be out
You on
soon.
the island?
Yeah.
What building?
I think it'll be CC.
Okay.
Yeah, because we had a
You
program.
got violence?
Huh?
You got violence?
Well,
Allegedly.
allegedly, they said that somebody saw him carrying a gun. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why it's OBCC. They like
Yeah.
when you got something little situation, they send you over there for real.
Yeah.
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 All right. So we gonna move forward with the story, right? So what type of you say your sons they was a little wild, you was a little wild growing up, but what type of you see anything in them like they was interested in sports or anything outside of, what was their academics? What was they doing growing up?
Well, Bobby.
How did you guide them?
From the time Bobby started, from the time he could talk, he already said, "I'm going to be an entertainer."
Okay.
And his father used to get upset with me because he would be like, Bobby would come, he'd be like, "Oh no, I don't have to do that. I'm gonna be a rapper. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that." So on Christmas time, he would be like, "I want a camcorder or I want a studio," and I would get it from him. And the father used to be like, "Why are you letting him do that?" And up to this day, I'd be like, "See, the rapper paid for your appeal once, appeal twice." Because I just believe with children, everybody's not meant to be a lawyer, a doctor. If they want to do something
that's
positive,
true.
I feel like
As long
push
as
them
it's
towards
positive.
it.
Yeah.
So he was always entertaining the group. The people in the barber shop, shout out to Bernard and Prestige, if anybody know Brooklyn. But anybody in the barbershop, anybody knows when Akil comes in, that's his real name. He's entertaining everybody. So he was always an entertainer. He likes to get, he likes attention. He
What's
likes
his
to
real
crowd.
name?
Akil.
I killed.
Yeah.
Okay. See, they didn't know that. They know that now.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
This is what the stories is about.
But you can see that's his personality.
Yeah, he was always
You
entertaining.
can see you don't turn that because when we met him, right? We met him. What that about 3 years ago, right?
Yeah.
We met him and he just like always just dancing. He came in the door like that. So
Yeah,
he
he
came
off the
in, he
rip.
got out the car,
Yeah.
came in the gym because it was like a give back, and he was just like the party, came to the interview with us, hugging us. You would think that he just super cool.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so you can see that's his personality.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's just TV. No.
And he probably kept people on the block laughing every day.
Every day. What you see on the camera, that's him all day.
So he made you laugh as
all
a
day.
mom all day?
All day.
Which
All
is
day.
just
I laugh or
crazy.
cry. There was no in between. It was
Laugh.
I was laughing or crying.
Laugh.
Yeah.
But that's
Either
your
or.
boy though. You know, that's
Oh,
your
that's my
boy.
baby.
So,
That's my baby.
so how did you feel? Because the father didn't want him to do it, you did, and then he first got a notice and attention in the game. I
was excited. Like when with the hot nigga, well, hot boy. I don't know if I can say it.
No,
you can say that. You can say
Okay. He was at first kind of skeptical about putting hot nigga in, and I was like, "That's it."
Oh,
Like
you
that's it
told
right
him
there.
that.
I said, "That's it right there." And they shot the video on the block like nothing.
Yeah.
And like I tell even the girls that I work with today, like Bobby, he did all the footwork. He was on the corner selling his CDs. Anybody. That time I had retired already from Verizon. I was working at City Bike. Anybody he would come across, as soon as he get your phone, and I be telling my girls that now. Let me see your phone. YouTube, click on it, watch
So you
it.
do that too?
Yeah, I do that now. I be telling the girls, like nothing's gonna be handed to you. You can do the footwork. He did it. He did everything himself, and that's why he's, I guess it comes across kind of arrogant in the industry, but he's not gonna take anything from anybody because he knows how to do it. He can do everything. Right now, he'll run his own business himself. He's just like that. He's so self-sufficient.
So your other son, he wasn't into the music and none of that?
No, first he was into basketball, and then we wanted him to do some modeling. He didn't want to do that. Then he was just getting in trouble all the time. And so now he's in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens, man. He just got to work his way out of
But
that.
you know what's crazy? A lot of moms, every time I hear these stories, a lot of moms always say that's the song for their kids.
I know. I know.
Like I heard this like the last 5-6 moms said they went. I forgot who I was just listening to, and they said the mom picked out. They didn't like the song, and the mom like.
Oh yeah, I like that song, and I used to play it when I worked at City Bike because I opened the first office for City Bike in New York, and I remember the guys that used to work in my office used to be like, "You, your son's biggest fan. You playing?" I said, "This record gonna go." So up to this day, when they saw me, they be like, "I remember when we used to work at City Bike. You used to be like, play it for somebody. It's gonna go." One of the guys had a clothing line there. And I used to tell him, "You need to let my son wear your clothes. This show, it's gonna go." I told so many people it's gonna go, and they came back to me like, even people that I asked, because he dropped the song March 21st, 2014. I had just got my restaurant February 2014, so a lot of my money was in the restaurant. So a few people I asked to help me manage him, and they was like, "Oh, you know how people be. That's your son. Of course you're gonna think it's high."
Oh, you was his manager.
No, I didn't start out. I kind of ended up doing it by default after he got into problems with his first set of management. And that was right before he got indicted. So only for a short time. But
So he got indicted right after he came out?
Yeah, he signed a deal July 18, 2014. He got indicted December 18th.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did get indicted quick. I
Got indicted
remember
really
that
quick.
story too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that song was the summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got indicted right
Oh,
after
but that song
December 18th.
jumped off.
And like it went
Like in
viral before he
spring.
got signed.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah.
It went viral.
Yeah, I'm
He
talking
dropped it
about-
in March and went
Yeah,
by
yeah, 'cause I remember-
June, because remember, 4th of July, no, the weekend before 4th of July, Beyonce danced to it at her concert. And it was viral before then, yeah. Yeah. He was at $1 million before he got signed.
So he made that dance up? That dance? Or somebody else on the block?
No, he do. You know, he dances all the time. That was just not, people picked it up and ran with it, but that's just him. Yeah,
They just following his moves.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have an ear for music?
Yeah, I love music. I love music.
So
All
what
kinds
was
of
it
music.
about the songs you said that's it?
It was
All the
just
songs-
catchy to me. And for a song, didn't really have a hook or anything. It was just like, they was just raw. It was catchy to me. And I just felt like I could hear it. And I opened my first restaurant on Utica and President. And I remember the first person I asked, he was interested in being my partner at the restaurant. And I told him, you know, I did too much and I wasn't ready to take a partner in the restaurant. But I said, I got my son, he's doing it. And I told him that. He was like, I don't even know what he's talking about. 2 weeks later, he came back up the block, yo. Or when you would come out on Utica, every car that was going up and down the street was playing the song. So he was like, yo, everybody's playing that song. It's going crazy right now. Yeah, and it just took off. I remember 4th of July weekend, I don't know if you guys know OP. He was signed, I think, with Jim Jones and them.
You said OP?
OP.
Yeah.
You know OP?
OP?
Yeah.
No.
He's a rapper too. Anyways, he called Bobby and was like, Meek Mills was listening to your song. Like, I really love this, that he loved the song. So Fab and OP and Meek Mills wanted you to come to Miami. The whole entire 90s. Everybody packed up. Everybody was in Miami that 4th of July weekend. And after that, he never came back home. It was just gone from there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So he
He got snatching, right?
That was 4th of July. He got signed on the 18th. But when he was getting signed, it was like a label. Everybody was battling to who wanted to
Because I
sign him.
saw I don't know if that was true, but I don't know if it was a skit, but when he's a bunch of the whole table.
That was
and he was
audition.
dancing
Yeah.
and he flew off the table and he was doing computers. He was
That
doing
was-
computers.
Yeah. You know how they bring in the team to decide if they're going to sign you? And And so
that was Sony, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That was
I
Epic.
seen
Yeah.
it.
Sony Epic. Yeah.
So you said your restaurant,
Yeah.
you was working City Bike. So
I'm working at City Bike, and
then
then
you open your
I
restaurant?
opened my restaurant in February of 2014.
What kind of restaurant?
Seafood.
Okay.
M&L Seafood Boutique. It was on
Caribbean.
Yeah,
Caribbean
kind of
base
like
or just
kind of like a Caribbean American twist.
small.
So you were
It
doing
was good
both?
size.
You was working City Bike in?
No, I left City Bike in February. Once I got the restaurant, I tried to still
Do
hang
both
in there, but I
hard.
couldn't because it was a full renovation, got out, and I had to be there. So
So
I
how
left
the
City Bike.
restaurant did it good?
It was doing good. But when the song took off, and I had to end up working. Okay, I got the restaurant in February. By the time the renovations were over, June we opened the restaurant. Everything happened so fast with Bobby in July, and then he ran into an issue with his management, and then I had to step in. That was September. So for me not being there, you know, once you're gone from the business, everybody just do what they want.
Facts.
So I started having issues with my partner because he was mad, like, okay, you took on this commitment, now your son made it, and it's like you're not interested, but it wasn't that.
Because he could have promoted the joint. It
Huh?
might have been good. He
Yeah,
could've
yeah, yeah.
promoted
But
it.
it's just that I was the restaurant. It was my recipes. Everything had to be done by me, and I wasn't there. I couldn't be there because I was working with him. So, and then right after that, he got indicted. So I was all in court, visits, a lot going on.
Kind
so
of case, yeah.
yeah, and then, you know, he ended up getting sentenced. So now I opened a second restaurant, and that was in the 90s. That's in,
Oh, so
in
you
our
had
hood.
2.
Yeah.
So you closed up one?
I closed it down. Yeah, because we had problems with that partner. So I closed it down because I wasn't able to be there. So he felt like I kind of abandoned him, which I kind of did, but I had to pay attention to what was.
Yeah, it only makes
Don't pay
sense.
the bills and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, then I opened a second restaurant in the 90s.
So you as a manager, so that was your first time managing. What was your biggest challenge?
The biggest challenge is like the consistency. Like when I'm not there, you know, people you got to be on them. You know,
What
they're gonna
makes
do
you-
certain things like when you're there, and then when you walk away, then it's like.
No, I ain't talking the manager in the restaurant.
Oh, you talking
I'm
about-
talking about you managing the music. How was that? Like you never. What makes you say, okay, I'm gonna do it? Because you got.
I got thrown into it.
He
I never
asked
planned
you?
like I wanted to be. It was like, Ma, I need help right now, and it was like, okay, I just had to switch the hat. the
That
mom
happens
hat
a lot
into
with
the
artists,
manager
though,
hat
man.
and get on.
That happens a lot with artists when they have managers.
So
man.
you
Parents
pretty
is
much
always
learned
gonna be
on the job.
micromanaging
Huh?
anyway.
You pretty much learned
You
on
know
the
what
job.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you was
Yeah.
nervous when you first, because you don't want to mess nobody's career up.
I was, but he had, you know, the people at the label, they, you know, I don't know, I guess it could be a conflict, but they kind of helped us along because they really took a lot of interest in him, you know, when he came on. So, yeah, it was just learn as you go along. And I guess, you know, the thing about it is, a business is business. So
I was
certain
getting ready to
things
say
fine.
that. I was going to say that when you got your, see, it ain't like she just came from a regular 9 to 5
right.
and jumped into it. She already had a business or two. She was a boss. She was when you're a boss, you got to manage
Right.
things that's going on. So you already got a little brain for it. You might not have the music sense, but as you go along, and then you're gonna hear stuff as you go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And one thing, plus it's your kid.
Right.
So you're always gonna look for the best interest of your kid. Ain't no better management than that.
Right.
That's going. Nobody gonna look after you. Mom and pop gonna look after you better than the manager is. They might not know the business side of it, but they gonna make sure you protect it.
Right, definitely.
But you, okay, so you stepped in what, August?
I stepped in, yeah, like the end of August, beginning of September, right before the BET Awards. So that was beginning of September, yeah.
So your run was just 3 months basically. You just had to.
Yeah, everything happened so fast. Everything happened so fast, and then it was like a call, like, the studio's getting raided. I remember jumping out of my bed, and I remember, like, what precinct they going to? And I remember getting to the precinct way before they even got to the precinct. And then I remember because, like, the people look at, I guess, you know, what people interpret to be a gang, these kids all grew up in my house from since, like, everybody that they hung with was in my house
So
since
they
they were 3,
interpreted it
4,
as a
5
gang because
years
it was a
old.
bunch of guys together.
They always
You know,
do that.
you know,
yeah.
any group of black men
Yeah,
more than
yeah,
3,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So he
you're
wasn't
gang.
in no gang.
No.
In the neighborhood.
I mean, they're brothers.
I mean, they didn't have no.
No, there was no.
There
Bloods
wasn't no
and
bloods
nah.
and no Crips or no
Nah,
nothing like
so-
I mean,
that.
I don't know. I'm a
as a
mother. I
block.
don't know anything about
Okay.
the Bloods and the Crips, and I don't know about
Nah,
anything
they
about
wasn't-
that. But
there wasn't no-
I mean, you know.
Yeah, nah,
I
they
mean,
wasn't.
when we grew up, we was just a bunch of
A
us.
bunch on the block.
So we were just.
But our times
We
were
ran
different.
together.
Our times were different than these times.
It is.
Yeah.
But this time they always labeling you because they were saying that he was in a gang in the media and they bloods or they were saying something like that. I don't remember the exact story, but that's what they were trying to say. But when you got a bunch of people from this project, from that project, from this block, that block, we just all dudes that grew up together.
Yeah.
And we doing us, you know what I'm saying?
But outside of town where we're from, it's supposedly they Crips.
Yeah, they said Crips, yeah,
yeah.
So you know,
Yeah, I
the
know, I
police
heard
once
one
they
of the
pick it up
two,
and
they
they
said
label it, they know you, GS9.
But they call it GF9.
Yeah, and then that's the GS9 is the business. That business
It
is
is,
on
I mean,
paperwork. That's how the money's
Listen,
coming in.
Snoop Dogg been a Crip his whole career,
Right.
and he's a multi-millionaire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't being a Crip or blood. It's the way you carry yourself.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying, though?
Absolutely.
That's what it is. You know what I mean?
So when you got the call and you like, damn, both of my kids, like, damn.
Yeah, like no. First they told me that Bobby got locked up. That was
What
the
he got
call I
locked up
originally
for?
got.
They got the Rico.
It was an indictment. It was a RICO indictment.
Yeah, let us
But I
see
didn't
it.
know that.
Yeah.
When they called me, they just said Bobby just got locked up, and I'm like, and then I'm calling Gervais because you know they were in the studio all night together. I'm calling, I can't get Gervais, and I get to the
Gervais is his brother?
yeah.
Oh.
So I get to the precinct before them. When I get to the precinct, It's like 20 kids that grew up in my house coming in. Everybody coming in chains. I'm like, what is happening here? What's happening? And then I remember Rasha, which is like their brother. He's the one that, I know you guys know.
He got
the one
53 years.
No, he's the one that got the 98 years.
98, yeah.
He looked at me and I remember him just saying, and I'm like, oh, shit.
He been in trouble before?
Little trouble,
He had
nothing
more
big.
of the serious charges.
Little trouble,
His
nothing big, but
charge
he
was
got
serious. I
convicted of-
remember him.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Him is like
That's my
only
third
like
child.
only like 3 people got like a big sentence, right?
Yeah.
Everybody else got like
Yeah.
10 and
Yeah.
under 10.
I
Right?
think it was the 3 big sentences, and then
Yeah, because one
it
got like
was
50
that group
years.
with Bobby, Rowdy, and they wanted to give Rowdy 12, but then Bobby
did
them
the
agreed to
split.
take the 7.
Yeah.
So it was that group that got the 7, and I think everybody else got like 3 or. My oldest son actually got a 1.5 to 3, so he got like
How much Rowdy
the least
got?
amount.
7.
Rowdy got
They
7.
both got 7.
Yeah.
Him
Yeah,
and
they
Bobby.
came out, yeah.
They got, but the dude Rasha, like she said, got 98. And another dude named Hot Rod, right?
A-Rod.
A-Rod.
Mm-hmm.
He
Up
got
in my
like,
house too.
he got like 50, right?
48 years.
And it's like
something
one
that.
more
and then
person.
Queno
And-
got the 40-something years.
Yeah, and that was it.
Yeah.
Everybody else got under that. Yeah, yeah, that was crazy. I remember that. So you was a cool mom. You a cool mom.
Yeah, because I had to compromise. Like, do I want y'all outside, or are y'all staying here, eat up all my food, but I can see y'all? So I had to.
So your siblings, your brothers and sisters, they was like involved, like.
Oh yeah,
with
they're
you?
really close.
They real close.
Yeah,
with
my
you?
family's close knit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very close.
They have kids too.
Well, my oldest sister, she doesn't have any kids, so she's like their second mom. And then the sister after her, she has one son, and her son is like their brother.
And he
No, but he wasn't in trouble.
Oh.
And then my younger brother, he's the youngest. He has 5 kids.
Okay.
But most of the moms that don't have the father around, you know what I'm saying, they like cool moms. Because you're a little more protective because it's only you. You know what I'm saying? You might allow them. I don't want you outside smoking, but you can smoke in the house.
Yeah, I didn't. You know
what I'm saying?
I didn't
Like,
want to smoking in the house either. But y'all can stay in here, y'all can eat, y'all can play games, do what y'all do. But they would have to hide and smoke until a certain time.
right,
so.
but you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just want to keep them away from
But I
the
just
streets.
wanted you to be where I could see you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about,
So
yeah.
they all grew up in my house, so it was really, really heartbreaking and sad.
But this is what my mom said to me. I'm pretty sure his mom might say the same thing. Like the time I got locked up, there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of people dying and getting killed. My mom was kind of happy when I went to jail because like a relief. No, it's a relief. Like I had to get that call because they was busting crazy when the time I locked up. It was crazy.
And
Like, you
it
know
was
what I'm saying?
crazy when they got locked up too.
So that's what I'm saying. So it wasn't like some part of a relief. Like I'd rather this than.
Well, it was a lot because imagine me, you know Rikers Island.
Yeah.
The same last name. Imagine me going in the morning, and so I'm on Rikers Island from like 9 to 8 p.m. Because by the time I do the whole run for Bobby, and he's in PC, he's in one building, and then I have to come back, stand online, do the whole run all over again for Gervais. So it's like my whole, I'm at visits, I'm visiting them. There's 3 visits at the week, I'm there. Then the prison,
Yeah, that's
I'm going to
that's
Clinton,
draining.
and Clinton is like 6 and a half hours up the road. And then my other son was at Fishkill.
That's right there.
Yeah. So I'm going to Clinton.
Dannemora.
They still got this. They got the same last name. So it was like I'm going up to, and I'm doing that. It was a lot. It was
Yeah,
a
see,
lot.
both of you,
It takes
it is
a
a
toll.
lot.
It was like
So-
this
it's a lot.
time my son got in trouble. Video. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done because I understood what happened then, but now it's on you video.
Yeah,
I'm not.
no,
can't do
I
no
get
more.
that. Did you explain to them? Because we have a program on Rikers Island, right? And it's sad how the visits is for 1 hour. They there all day.
All day.
Yeah,
we
all day.
see it. We just no exaggeration.
I know.
We go in and do our program. And come, we do hours. We in there
Yeah.
hours,
Yeah.
and come back. They still there. And we had a visit. They be like, "Oh, I've been here since 10 o'clock. I ain't seen him since 6." What?
Yep.
And then not only that though, and not only that though,
and they ain't for an hour.
not just the visiting part and waiting the hour visit, the fact that going over and coming back, you gotta wait for that bus. That bus is
Yes.
forever.
Yes. The
You be
bus is
sitting there.
forever. Somebody
Rikers
get
is
caught with
something else, man.
contraband. Which every
Yeah,
visit you
the
go
two
to,
buses.
yeah, every
Yeah.
visit you go to, somebody's getting caught with contraband.
Yeah.
So they locking the place down.
Yeah.
They stopping. You gotta wait. You can't leave. It was a nightmare.
Yeah, it is.
It was a
But
total
did,
nightmare.
did you explain that to them? Because I think
Yeah, I don't think they really understood. You know when I really think it hit Bobby? Maybe the first Thanksgiving that we came home, he does a lot for the juvenile centers. So the new center that is in, the new center that's in the Bronx, it used to be Spofford, but the new one is called, I forgot. what it's called.
no, Horizon.
Horizon. And we went to Horizon to feed the kids for Thanksgiving. And I remember when, because they had their run with the juvenile center too, with the one in Brooklyn and Spofford when it was open. And when we went to that jail that day, when they were going to jail for fighting. Or somebody would snatch a phone. When we went to Horizons to go feed the kids that day, he had a child on there that he used to mentor. And while the child had been in there maybe like 2 years, and during the time that he was in there, he literally lost his brother, his sister, his mother, and his father. And he was on a murder charge. And that ward that we were feeding that day, my kid was telling me, like, because he always used to do outreach work with them. Every little kid in there was in there for murder.
I can
And
believe that.
I was so heartbroken. The way I cried in there, and he just grabbed me. He was like, "Mom, like just looking the way that you said, I never knew that we were hurting you so bad. Like, look at these little kids. I could not believe it.
Yeah.
Do you know that Thanksgiving, none of their parents showed up to visit them?
Crazy.
And one of my friends, she's like,
That's
a
why these
director.
kids is be wilding the way they be wilding, man.
I have experience going to see my sons.
Lack of love, you know what I'm saying?
But what you just said, I experienced going to see my sons, and one of the mothers said to me, "Well, at least I can have fun this weekend. I ain't got to worry." I'm like, I can't go to sleep when my kids in there. What you mean you can
Ain't
have
that
to worry?
so? At least I can have fun this weekend.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
nigga locked
She
up.
said, I know where he's at, because when I don't know when he's at, I don't know if
I
somebody's going to call
can
me and say,
imagine
"Come claim him."
it could be worrisome.
Yeah.
I kind of understood, like, when I locked up, at first it sounded crazy to me. But then I thought about it, said, it makes sense. Because this thing, I don't have my son not a street kid. So I can imagine thinking now, if he was like a guy in the streets and he moving around like that, I'd probably be a little.
Nah, but I
worried
can
too.
understand that part,
Nah, I
but
can
I can't
understand
understand what was said. I can't
Not
understand
the
what was said.
partying
Now I can go
part,
party this weekend.
Yeah,
I
she
can't
said, I
understand
couldn't
that.
go
man.
out. She said,
I ain't trying to hear that
But
part.
I can
I
understand
understand
the
that they
part
know
she
where my
said.
I know where
I
my
know
son
he
is
at.
at right now, and I understand that because my
imagine.
mother told me that. You know, at least I know where you at. She told me that one time. Cause I was all over the place, but all that now I'm gonna go smoke some hookah. I see you later. Nah,
Yeah, I'm like,
I ain't going for that one.
They
That
be
one,
looking
that's
at it like it's a
little rough.
babysitter. Like, okay, watch them and I'll be back. I'm like,
But you know what it's like? It's they saying babies having babies though. You know what I'm saying? Like young kids are having kids early, so they really ain't got that type of nurture like you.
me and my kids are so connected. Like, we are so bonded. There's no way I could just not, like, I tell everybody all the time, with Bobby, you know, stepping into the celebrity world at first, of course, when he got locked up, because of the fact the guards at Rikers knew me, it's like, okay, I don't know if you should be here because I know Mama Love coming, because people would just pop up to go see him. But after a while, when the hype is there, everyone's coming. Then after they realize he gonna be there for 7 years, ain't nothing going on now, so then nobody starts coming to the door. It didn't matter if icicles was hanging off this. He knew when that door opened, I was gonna be coming through that door.
Yeah, that's
He
a
knew
good
that.
feeling. Yeah,
If
yeah.
you don't worry about seeing nobody, I didn't care if somebody would tell me I'm going to see Bobby. If I call you, because I would leave at 2:00 in the morning. If I call you at 1:30 and your phone rang once and you didn't answer, I'm hanging up because I'm going to see my son.
Yeah.
So you went to your
good.
boys equally, it
Oh
sounded
yeah,
like.
every weekend.
She
Every
just said
weekend.
it. She went up to Dannemora. She came
yeah,
back
that's what I
there.
said, it's crazy.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. But that's love right there, man. You know what I'm saying?
So did it affect, like, no, I ain't gonna ask you that.
But it's kind of. Let me tell you something. I don't know if it was really that good. Maybe. Well. I guess Bobby, between him and his brother, they're two different kids. Because some kids, they'll take it and learn from it, and then some kids, you have to sometimes show them that if you get in trouble, who's gonna be there for you? Because then it becomes like, all right, she gonna come. I know she gonna come get me. It's like this time I'm with my second son now. With the first son, it's tough love now. Now you gotta see, you gotta start. And I told Bobby, we gotta start like. You can't just get in trouble and say to yourself, okay, my brother gonna get me, or my mother's gonna be there. No, you gotta stop. You gotta come to an end.
No,
You gotta break the
tough
chain.
love is very
Yeah.
important.
Yeah, you got to do that.
I'm a big believer of tough love.
You got to do that.
It's
You got
very
to do that.
important because, especially these boys, because it's real out here.
Yeah.
No,
There's a
that though,
lot
you got to
going on.
show them that it's not all right to keep doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like every time you get twisted up, You talking about send me a pair of sneakers, send me some Gucci glasses. Like, you
Right.
think it's a game, huh? I
you
did
wanna
that the
dress up
first.
for
I
it
did
in
that the
jail.
first bit or two.
Yeah.
We not doing that no more. Now you got to figure it out. You know, do what you got to do to get what you got to get. Cause you know, come on, man, you ain't taking this shit serious. Send me some flicks, flicks. Get the flicks you had from the last bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to teach them some type of way.
So you with the entrepreneur, right? Your business. How proud you was when you left City Bike to open up your business? What you cried?
Well, kind of before I went to City Work, because I took a package from Verizon in 2012. So with the package money, I already started to be in preparation, but I was just looking for the right spot. So City Bike was just going to just keep, you know,
Keep
I got
some
the two
money
kids on
coming
my
in.
eyes, just to keep things going. Yeah, so I kind of knew it was going to be temporary. So, I mean, the money was good. It was going to be temporary. Just keep me afloat.
So you
So-
said you opened up City Bike.
Yeah, we started like we were the first customer. Well, now I'm sure they have a whole bunch.
Yeah, they
but
big
we were the
now,
first.
they big.
Yeah, we were the first. Yeah,
Yeah,
started it.
that was all right.
So your restaurant, you had a lot of support from your friends.
The community,
Mhm.
definitely. Yeah. Well, not from friends, from the community. When they really
Friends,
tell you
yeah.
that friends,
That's
they will
true,
go
yeah.
and spend $500 in
Yeah.
somebody else's restaurant, but
Friends
yours they
ain't
want to
pulling.
come. Yeah.
Friends don't be coming
That's
like
crazy.
that, man.
Yeah.
But did you cut off a lot of people behind that?
Well, I think that comes with age, yeah. And not necessarily for that, but I guess all together, even just like I said before, with the hype being okay with Bobby Schmurda, and the song is hot now, and then him getting locked up and things getting quiet. You see how people go. They're on, they're off, they're on, they're off. So it's just like,
So
you
everybody
know,
was sweating you because you was his mom.
um,
And then when they felt
You know-
that.
you know how the industry
Yeah, I know
is.
how it is, yeah.
when it's hot, it's hot. When it's not, it's not.
Yeah.
You just got to be the next thing. If you're not happening, then it's just quiet. That's how it is.
Yeah, and then he went away real quick.
Yeah, but I can tell you, like with most of the celebrities that I do see that go away, they showed him a lot of love the whole 7 years that he was gone. They really kept it going. The streets, the radio stations, everything, they kept it going. Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
So how did he didn't he sign with what's his name, Quavo or one of them?
No.
No?
He
Didn't
was
somebody look
still-
out for him or something?
Yeah, when
it
he
was
came
one
home.
of
Came
them. One of
Yeah,
the
oh,
Migo
yeah.
dudes,
Quavo-
right?
It's Quavo.
Quavo
Yeah.
he went to the jail to get him.
Right, you know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
gave him a bag when he yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he never signed them though.
I ain't know if he signed it, but I know he was like he was supportive of Bobby
Yeah.
Schmurda.
Yeah, he had a lot. Like I said, he had a lot of
Yeah,
support.
Yeah. I remember that.
So your second restaurant, you opened that up.
Yes, on Rutland Road in the 90s.
So how that one did better than the first one?
It did go better than the first one. I feel like it was going good, but then Bobby came home and was like, okay, you've been working all my life. Enough. Close that down. It's in the hood. I don't want you in the hood.
Oh, so he made you close it down?
Yeah.
So what did you do after that?
I home with my grandbaby for a while, and then I just started,
You said holding your grandbaby?
no, home. You know, I was home. I wasn't working at the time, home, traveling, you know. I enjoying retirement, I guess. But then he doesn't understand. Like, in his mind, he thinks, okay, you good, you don't gotta worry, like, you've been working all of our lives, let me take care of you now. But he doesn't understand. I'm not old. I
You're not
don't want to
old,
just
yeah.
sit down and just, you know what I'm saying? I want to do things. And he was like, okay, but you did it by yourself. He was holding us down, and I appreciate it.
Right.
But I still want to do things.
So you wish you never shut your restaurant down? Because it was good, right? You was making money,
Sometimes.
right?
I would do it again, but I would do it differently this time. Yeah.
So the second restaurant was the seafood, the same type
yeah.
of thing?
Yeah.
Bigger.
No, this one I did it just a takeout. But like I said,
takeout sometimes be better.
yeah, but you got to be there with these people, because when you're there, everything is perfect. And the minute you walk away, then the problems start. Everybody get laxed. They're not doing what they're supposed to do.
Money get a little funny.
Money get funny. They eating up the lobster instead of eating the
Yeah.
fish sandwich. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah. Even with the cameras on.
Yeah, right, right.
So how being a grandma is?
Oh, I love it. I have one grandson. Oh, I love it.
How old is he?
He is going to be 11 in May. Prince.
11?
Yes.
Oh, so that's your first son kid.
Yes. Bobby doesn't have any kids. I'm fighting for him to have a kid now. And
So
he's like, nah, now.
So that's good that you very involved in your son.
No, that's my baby.
He played basketball?
Who?
Your
Prince?
grandson.
No. He doesn't play basketball. Hopefully.
He in Brooklyn too?
Well, now he's in Long Island,
Oh.
but he was in Jersey with me for like 10 years. So
Oh.
he just moved over to Long Island last year. So
Okay.
yeah.
That's nice right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's my heart.
So-
He pushed those two out the way.
So,
Oh, he got two.
No, I'm saying my two sons. He pushed my two sons out the way.
Oh.
because he the youngest one now.
No, the grandson. The grandson pushed the sons out the way.
That's
yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying.
my heart. Yeah.
Yeah. He's the baby of the bunch.
Yeah.
They grown,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
he get all the attention now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's dope right there.
So you got all boys.
All boys. I'm the only girl. Yeah.
So you have a fit one of them have a girl.
No,
But she wanted
actually,
that.
I think I could deal with it to a certain point. I don't really get along with little girls, but I could try. But I think Bobby might have a girl. Maybe, hopefully he might give us a girl. Let's see.
Hey, Bobby be moving out there, man.
Yeah.
So now what you into now? Let's talk about your new business, your new venture. What makes you get into it?
Big Apple Bunnies. I was supposed to do a reality show before COVID hit, which was Moms of Hip Hop, and it got canceled due to COVID. So after that, excuse me. After that, my cousin, my mother's sister daughter, she was in a reality show in Brooklyn, which was also called the Big Apple Bunnies. It's just like spelled different than what it is now. So she was on the first season of that show. I guess they were just starting out, and they had a lot of issues, I guess, with the partnership. And so she called me one day and was like, because I had called her, and I said, I really like the show. Who's doing the show? And so she told me that there was a lot of issues with the partnership. She was like, there's one partner that's left. She was like, she's having a lot of problems. I want you to come on and I want you to help her. So that was in 2024. So I'm a person, I don't like to judge. I like to see things for myself. So I went on to help, which I probably should have been doing my investigation before. So I don't know, these kids today, I guess they think you're old. They think I'm old and I don't know what's going on. So she's going to come on. She's Mama Schmurda. She has a bag of money. I'm going to use her. I'm going to let her do everything and I'm just going to sit back.
Mm-hmm.
And so I came on, things were just all over the place, And I didn't expect to do as much work as I ended up doing. I thought it was like an investment and I'm going to oversee things.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up coming on doing the entire show. And then my partner, she was very disrespectful. She had a falling out with the girls. The girls were like, we don't want to work with her anymore. Tried to get her to apologize to the girls. She started being disrespectful with me. And then she was like,
Your partner?
the girl that I signed on to do the show with. Yeah.
Wow.
So she was like, oh, we canceling the show. No, we're not canceling the show because I'm 50% owner. You might not want to do it no more, but the show's going to go on. I invested my time and my money, so the show will go on. So she separated herself. And so we kind of changed the name, and I just continued it from there. So instead of that being the season 2, which it was supposed to be with her, I switched the show up, and that was my season 1, and then we just took off from there.
Sound like she was hating on you a little something.
No, she thought she was gonna be slick. Yeah, they think these young kids today, they think we're old, like we don't know anything.
Right.
Also, your partner was young?
Yeah, she was just a younger girl, so she couldn't
Oh,
decide
wow.
if she wanted to be a bunny or
owner.
right. She couldn't separate the two. You want to be in the camera, and then you want to be a partner. You want to be in the camera, and then you want to be partner. So
Okay, so you full owner or you have a partner?
well, right now, I'm getting a new partner now, which is Blue.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Blue.
Okay, Blue.
Yeah.
OG Blue in the building.
So now your experience working with Blue, you think y'all gonna go to the next level?
I definitely think so. He has a lot of great ideas, a lot of things that I probably should have thought about that I didn't think about before. And what I do like about the little relationship that we have going so far is that, he really puts me in control when it comes to me and the brand, and then I put the girls in control when it comes to the brand. So it's like we're trickling down in the right direction.
How long?
So I think it's gonna go the
So
right
how
way.
long y'all been in business?
It's early, like a month or so.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Like
2 months. Yeah.
Okay, so that's good that you're seeing some traction with Blue.
Yeah. Yeah.
In 2 months, y'all moving, y'all doing a lot. He got you on the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
He-
Yeah. He has a lot of good ideas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Blue,
and this
Blue,
is good marketing.
Blue he like to make things,
Yeah.
take off.
Yeah.
So tell us about the bunnies. You keep talking about the bunnies. The viewers want to know what's the situation with the bunnies and all that.
It's a bad girl show. It's like a sisterhood show. Girls from out of Brooklyn, the inner city. We have a lot of entrepreneurs on the show, but these girls, they stand on business. They're bad girls.
Right.
They get down, they fight. But we are a sisterhood, so like when we outside, it's us against them, not them against each other.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of talent in the house. We have music going on in the house.
How many bunnies you got?
Right
Just
now,
about to ask that.
I think maybe 12.
12 bunnies.
Right now.
12?
Yeah.
Different races.
So that's what I'm about to ask too.
Yeah. Well, we have one Hispanic. We have one, maybe two, maybe one Hispanic on there this season. Yeah.
So why you call them bunnies?
Big Apple Bunnies.
Yeah.
Because they're, I don't know, they vibrant. They from New York. It just matched the Big Apple
And
Bunnies.
remember she came in on
Yeah.
it.
Ain't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Because you from New York represent the apple ain't got a damn thing to do with a bunny, man.
Yeah, the bunnies fit them. They
That's how
vibrant.
we want to know where the bunny
They up
came
and
from.
around,
I'm thinking
so-
maybe they got a little outfit on or something. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah. They definitely wear
That's
the
what I'm
outfit.
saying.
Yeah,
Like, keep it up.
definitely. When you see them, you definitely know about the bunnies.
There you go.
Definitely.
They got the little bunny
Yes,
something, right?
they do. Yeah.
I know.
So,
there you
what
go.
do y'all do for marketing?
Well, right now we're working on a new marketing plan to roll out. Yeah, and they'll go blue. That's where he comes in right now. So
Yeah, right. So y'all work. So y'all complement each other because you got some input on what you do.
Yeah.
And he got what he doing. You come together and y'all take off and make great things happen.
Definitely. For the first, I've had a partner before, but it just wasn't like that. And I'm not putting down males, but a lot of times they come and they see a woman doing stuff and it's like, okay, let me just gotta throw a few dollars and sit back and put my feet up and see what's gonna happen.
Nah.
So it didn't really work out. So Blue, he's on it.
Yeah.
And he knows the interest of the show and he's into it. So I think it's gonna really, yeah.
So
I don't have to call him all the time. He's calling me like, let's do this, let's do
that's
that,
when
let's
you
do this.
know. Yeah, I hate if it's one way. It's
Right.
not good. It's
Right.
not a good look.
Right.
It had to be both
Right.
ways.
Before it was just me. Everything was on me. I had to think about this, do that. He calls me like, Leslie, we gotta do this, let's do this, this date, I'm gonna set it up. His assistant's doing it, Leslie call and so like for once I'm like, okay, something is happening,
So where y'all shoot at?
Well, I always shoot out of town in a secluded area because like I said, they fight. So I don't want people calling the police or them disturbing. So the last two
So y'all take them in a
seasons-
van and y'all just.
Oh yeah, 7 days. 7 days.
They fight.
So
y'all got a van.
the last two, well, we rent spinners or whatever. So the last two seasons we shot in Pennsylvania.
So what causes them to fight?
Somebody talking shit or somebody
Oh.
like they pop off like.
Who breaking
could
up
be
the
anything.
fights?
Security. I
Okay.
got security, big security. Yeah.
So
Okay,
so
okay.
so on set, it's a lot of people on set then.
Yeah, well, we have in the house. I'd be having about 5 securities, and then
Okay.
I got about 3 camera people in the house, and then the first season I think was about 10 girls. The second season was about 10 girls. This season is going to be about 12 girls.
So what platforms y'all on?
Well, the first season we were on Patreon.
Patreon?
Yeah.
Wow.
The first season we was on Patreon, and then we did have a lot of complaints like, oh, we got to watch it on our phone. We want to see it on Roku. So we did switch to another platform, which is called Scarlet Planet TV. They're new. I mean, they were good, but it was just like where we are and where they are. It wasn't a good match. So right now we are supposed to be going on Roku. So we're just waiting to be slotted. I'm not Roku, but I'm Tubi. So we're just waiting to be slotted.
Oh, you sent it in already?
Yeah, I'm just waiting to be
Well,
slotted.
that's cool. We understand that.
So how many episodes y'all gonna do? The
Well,
first
it's
season?
10 to 12 every season, and then we do the first season we did 10 episodes. Then I took them to Miami, so we had 2 episodes from Miami.
Damn, this is expensive.
Oh yeah. Especially
It's like
traveling with
it's
all
like an
those
hour,
girls. What, the episodes?
Yeah.
45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
You got commercials in them?
Well, I guess when Tubi comes into play, the commercial's gonna be there.
Okay.
So
But right now it's 45 minutes without
Because
commercial.
45 minutes with no commercial break is long.
Yeah.
It don't sound like what it is.
Right, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
So the goal is to get picked up by
Yeah.
a big network.
Yeah, and I think it can really happen. I haven't gotten any bad feedback. It's good. They're entertaining. It's
Reality
really-
shows, they
yeah.
get picked up quicker than like web series and
Yeah.
all that. 'Cause people like the drama. They
Right.
like that, you know. And
They love it.
You're not scripted.
They love it, right.
It's not scripted.
Right.
It's raw. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, people like that. People don't want to live that life, but they want to see that life.
Right.
You know?
Right. Right.
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's the
Yeah.
drama that you yourself don't have to be in, but you can see it on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So all the women attractive or don't matter?
It's for the first season that I came on. They weren't bad. Don't get me wrong. Not trying to be respectfully, but I didn't pick those girls. But it's getting better every season.
And they all
This
from
season we
Brooklyn. The girls y'all have now?
We have one girl from Connecticut right now, one girl from Philly, one girl from I think 2 girls from Yonkers, one from the Bronx, and I think the rest were
So how did you get them? How did they audition?
yeah.
And
Yeah.
how did you send the word out? Social media?
Social media, yeah. Right now we do everything through social media, yeah.
So you used to taking them back and forth to Miami. It's just
Yeah, well, we filmed 2 seasons in Pennsylvania, and then I took them to Miami once to do a marketing run through strip clubs, and then I took them once to shoot a video there. So we've been out to Miami twice with the girls, and
so y'all must be working with a nice little budget.
no, it's just me. Allowance, my little allowance, we go down the drain.
No, I'm saying because that's a lot of. Think about it. You know, you got to get there, right? It's 13, we said, right? Hotel, food, and all that type of stuff.
Yeah,
You know, you got security.
yeah.
It's not a broke set.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not. It's pricey food.
But you have to have that to make it work.
Food, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that. You know.
And I give them starter packets. Like we do activities. So like the first 2 seasons, like if we doing slumber parties, ladies' night, I give them their robes, their nightgowns, I give them like a whole starter kit for what they need for when they're there, because I try not to inconvenience them because it's a new show and they're not getting paid. So I just kind of give them a starter kit to get them started with all the activities that we're doing, not to put them out of the way. So yeah, it's expensive, especially when you don't have a
could
budget.
get a person not to get paid if you taking care of everything else.
Right.
Do
see what
y'all
I'm saying?
do stuff like fundraisers to get like
We have done
maybe,
fundraisers.
like
we have.
throw comedy show, like different things to raise money?
We've done food sales to raise money when we were going to Miami. We've done and then we do give backs. We haven't done we've done 2 fundraisers to cover ourselves, and then after that we've been doing give backs. We gave back to school for the kids. We fed the homeless shelters for Thanksgiving. So I take it out of my pocket, but it's a blessing even to have them there, and I know where it's gonna go. So yeah.
Is your son supportive of that?
I mean, he will be. He don't want me working.
What
but
he
he will
doing?
be.
Commenting on it?
But he don't like you doing.
He don't want me to work. He don't want me to
He don't
work.
want you to do nothing.
No.
But sit back and he just make the money and take
I
care.
think once he sees that I'm serious about it, and that's really gonna go, it's not just one of my ventures, that he'll be on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He knows the bunnies though, because when he see the bunnies, if you look on the page, he's there shouting them out like Big Apple Bunnies. So he knows the bunnies. He's
But
just like,
that's what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
June, you don't try to lean on him for help marketing and promoting.
me and him are 2 in the same.
She's saying it's early right now though. It's
Because I
early.
think it's very important, because you constantly kicking out money, and
But he don't want to do it.
Yeah, but
He maybe later when
I don't care,
when he
Mama.
see it take off.
When he see I'm serious about it, and it's
Listen,
really
you gotta
sticking,
understand what
then
she
yeah,
said.
maybe.
He don't want to work, and he want his mom to stay home. He want to take care of her. So I caught on. And then number 2, it's only been 2 months. It ain't really
No,
launched
it's
yet.
been 2
nah,
years.
it's been longer than that.
2 years.
Well, I mean, y'all been
Blue
together
on
2
2
months.
months.
Yeah.
But she been doing it.
It's been on what? What main
She
platform?
been- she
Oh,
been doing it.
Patreon and Scarlet Planet.
Yeah, she
Okay,
said she
okay.
been doing it with the younger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so he still don't want you to do it.
So
Well, he's understanding now that it's not going nowhere.
because my thing is that if I see my mom dishing out money like that, the promotion part is
Well, he
big.
don't know about all that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
don't
mom
ask
ain't gonna tell you
No,
everything
I
she do.
ask
I'm
him.
not telling him to ask for money. I'm
Here's
talking
money for the
promotion.
whatever
Mom
money
ain't
that
gonna
he
tell
give
you
me.
what you do, you the
Instead
son.
of buying bags and shoes, it goes to my business. So it's not necessarily I go and say I need 10%.
She's an entrepreneur,
no, whatever,
man.
whatever he gives me
She's
from
an
my
entrepreneur.
pocket.
She's
Instead
an
of buying bags
entrepreneur,
and shoes, I
man.
might scale back from Gucci or Louis
No,
this
but
month
no.
and put it into my business.
No, but I'm giving her credit on that. What I'm saying is, I think it's more beneficial if he help out in that.
Yeah, he will. I'll get him to do it soon.
Because like if he working on his end, the more the merrier.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he come to show. Sometimes that may help boost it, and y'all get a deal that way.
But she's saying now the line that might happen right now. It ain't happening. She gonna keep doing what she doing.
Right.
Bottom line.
Right.
You know, if he come on, it might take off some more, but it ain't reached
I'm
that
saying
point
he
yet.
promoting, like, you know,
It ain't reached that point yet, so she got to keep it pushing.
Right.
You know, so she said her spirit. She's an entrepreneur. The city bike, right? Now she worked at Verizon. I know a lot of people worked at Verizon. Verizon pay good.
Yeah.
They pay free education.
Yeah.
They give you packages.
Yeah.
People sleep on Verizon. Verizon, I know like 10 people that work at Verizon, and all of them is doing well.
Yeah.
I remember when they first said they was going to Verizon, I was like,
Yeah.
Verizon? Why are you working on Verizon?
It'll get you stuck
But
there.
shit, free education, all that other type of stuff, and getting
Everything.
packages, and look what she's doing. Soon you said Verizon, I said, oh, I know. She done got it right off of Verizon.
Yeah.
For real. So that's good, though. You know, your spirit is good, but that name sound kind of catchy, too, though.
What?
The bunnies.
The Big Apple Bunnies, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds kind of catchy, and y'all keep pushing it. You know,
Yeah, it's gonna definitely go.
it
I have
can
no
go.
doubt about it.
There's
It's
always
gonna go.
something. There's always room for something new and fresh.
Right, right. And I just feel like even with the Love and Hip Hop and other things, they show like the Bronx and Harlem.
But they tired of that, though.
But they never really go to
Tired
Brooklyn.
of
We
it.
really never see how Brooklyn do it. So I'm just so excited for people.
They done
to
ran
see.
their race. They don't even know what to do with it to show no more.
Right.
They add new people.
Right.
You know, Atlanta, this and all that. You don't get thrilled when you see it no more. If ain't nothing on TV, I watch it just to watch it. Before I want to see Love and Hip Hop. You need some new shows to come out, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
So you think once y'all go on Roku, you think that's gonna be it?
Yeah.
I mean, Tubi, I'm sorry.
A
I'm sorry,
start,
Tubi.
definitely a start. Just a start of where we want to go. We want to take it so much further. Definitely.
Tubi will do it right with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tubi will do. That'll
They
be
get
nice
back
for
like
you.
90 days though.
Huh?
They normally get back about 90 days, right? That's what they got back on us, about 90, right?
It's not a guarantee, man. It happened for us like around 90, but they say it's you don't know. You know what I'm saying? We just happen to get picked up twice, but you don't know. But if it can be around 90 though, you know. But Tubi would be perfect for that, man. Roku and all that's all right. Tubi, everybody looking at Tubi, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, they have over 100 million followers. So, and it's a free network, so it's not like you have to ask
And
anybody
they support a lot of black shows
Yeah.
too.
Yes. They support a lot of black.
What about YouTube? No.
No, I didn't. I just the
Just-
pilots are on YouTube. I didn't put.
Yeah, I mean like that. Yeah, the pilots and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know, trailers and whatever
Yeah.
you want to, stuff like that, just to help it bring them to Tubi or something like that.
Right.
Cause YouTube ain't paying no real money.
No.
You don't want to play stuff like that.
Yeah. You have to
That's
have
cool.
millions to start seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you and Blue, y'all been working for like 2 months.
Yes.
So how you feel about Blue? What you think Blue gonna do to make it go where it need to go? Cause it came with your idea, right?
Yeah.
Now you came and got on Blue for the boost. So what you think gonna happen with you and Blue?
I think it's gonna go far because he showed me something. Even with me being here today, because it was more like I was back and pushing the girls, and he was like, "Well, branding you and letting people know who you are and what you're doing is gonna make it all better for the girls
It
because you
is.
already have that."
I
push."
agree. I
Facts.
agree.
Right. So
Yeah, 'cause
Facts.
sometimes you know why? It's cool that you do your artists too, but it's important too. Let's say if guys like Puff Daddy and Suge, if they nobody know who they was, they behind the scenes, then it wouldn't work.
right.
They wouldn't be
Definitely.
big as they was.
Right. Definitely.
So sometimes you do have to come and let people know who it is. Like Mona Scott, you see Mona Scott pulling up. Everybody know Mona
She
Scott.
been pulling up.
No, she wasn't. She's behind the scenes for a long time.
I'm not talking
She's
about
behind
far as
the
with Love and
scenes for a
I'm
long
not
time.
talking about Love and Hip Hop. I know Mona Scott when she was with Jive. So she been pulling up. She's behind the scenes with that. But Mona Scott ain't been big out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
It
And
wasn't-
once she came to the
know,
forefront,
I don't think she was big out there.
what? You know what she had over there, man?
But that's you know her. I'm talking about people.
Oh,
I
Kelly,
never knew no Mona Scott.
Usher.
A lot of
Yeah.
people ain't know
I didn't know
Mona
her
Scott.
either, yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
you can't think about you.
I
yet think
mean,
about the masses.
anybody who's in the music
But
music
we
business.
we talk about she's big outside of the music.
But I'm saying
so
that-
that's what we talking about.
I mean, but you might feel that way, but other people don't feel that way. Because you feel that way. I mean, I know a lot of people know about Mona
a
Scott.
lot of people ain't know about Mona.
You know a lot of people don't because you wasn't around for that. But Mona Scott ain't been up there, man. You serious, man?
That love her.
Her name is a household name, man.
As she got with
And by the way, bigger, but she was already big.
until she got in Love and Hip Hop.
And my Love and Hip Hop took her, gave her a visual. Gave her a visual.
That's what I just talking about. The
Right, but
visual.
what I'm saying, as far as her name,
But I'm
Mona
talking
Scott
about the
name been out there a
visual,
long
'cause that's
time,
what
man.
Blue doing her. I'm talking about the visual. The
Yeah.
visual is everything.
Yeah. And she wasn't coming out all the time. She was just coming out here and there. Like she wasn't doing no big scenes for a long time and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But Mona
So
Scott,
before,
she all right though. She all
so is there anything you that we missed that you want to tell us?
No, just I just want y'all to look out for the bunnies. It's coming. It's not going anywhere. So just get used to it. It's gonna be just going up.
We gonna.
we want y'all to check out the bunnies.
Big
You want to
Apple
shout
Bunnies.
anybody out?
My biggest host, she was supposed to be here, so maybe she's still on her way, which is Smoker. A lot of people know her. She's out of Brooklyn, and she's doing her thing. She's been with me for the whole 3 seasons, and we keep going.
That's her right here.
Is that her?
You
Is
know
that my Smoker?
You know this dude over here, 10 Toes? You know this dude?
Oh, so you got the bunnies in here.
The bunnies is in the house. Come and say hello.
Come say no. Y'all gotta come say that she been talking about y'all all day.
Well, some of the bunnies, not all of them.
So you could introduce and tell each one of them they roles, cause you said
Yeah.
she the host, so
She's the host
of the show.
Yeah.
Okay. So we was about to end the show, but now they came right on time. So talk about the bunnies. You can introduce them and
Okay,
say,
this
How many
is
of 'em?
Smoker. This is my host.
"Hey, how you doing?"
The biggest
How you
host.
doing?
So you come right here so they can
The
see
biggest
you.
host. She stands on the business. There's
Yeah, I
no.
know. So this is
She
how we
stands
gonna
on
do
it.
So, Blue, can I get the seat? We're gonna just rotate them every 2 minutes or something. This way. So you can just sit here and you could just. She introduced you for a couple minutes, then we're gonna bring the next one and the next one. Okay. Since we
Sorry about that.
This is Smoker.
That's all right. That's all right.
This is
Y'all
my
just speaking
host.
to the mic.
This is the biggest host. Like this is gonna be a totally different one.
Blue, you mother come over and show your face real quick.
Come on,
over here.
Blue. What up, OG
Come over here,
Blue?
Blue. Come over here, Blue. This is what we talking about behind the scenes. OG Blue right here. This is a partner right here. This is what we talking about.
so she was
All right.
introducing her.
Yes, this is Smoker. This is my mini me. This is my baby. Like this is my cousin. Like
They
first
might go-
cousin.
Oh, come on, ain't no rotating and
yeah,
let
let's
them all be
rotate.
seen at one time first, though. Y'all come on in. Come on, come around.
This is Princess
Let
P.
everybody be seen. Come on in.
And this is Crystal. Crystal
There
was
you
in
go.
season
OG
2.
Come on in. Y'all
Bunny.
come
Maybe
in
she'll
the
return
camera.
for season 4.
Everybody. Yeah. Yeah, T Black. Okay.
All right, so
There you go.
see if you can't.
Come over here a little
So we got
bit.
Princess P
Right
here.
there, right
Princess
there.
P is new. She's
There
gonna be
you
on
go.
season 3. Crystal was on season 2, so hopefully she'll be back for season 4.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask one question, and maybe he can ask one question. Each of y'all. She said you the host. What is your role with it, and how inspired you as being part of this project?
Well, as the host, my job is, I stir all the drama up. I keep the girls together. I make sure everything is. I just basically take most of the heavy weight off of her with the girls. Like as far as with the girls and the cast members, that's my job. I just keep it flowing for in the house and outside, get the girls going, come outside, do bookings, whatever. That's my job.
So you can tell me your name and what's your role part of the show, and how do you feel about being part of the show?
My name is Gangsta Bunny. My role in the show, I'm one of the cast members. I'm there to turn up, have fun.
Speak up.
I'm there to turn up, have fun. I mean, whoever want to smoke, get to smoke, whatever. This was a great experience. Like, I'm so happy that Mama Schmurda and my sister Smoker gave me an opportunity to be a part of it, because it also was a learning opportunity too. So I was glad to be a part of it. I had fun.
All right, your name and how you feel about being part of the show.
Hey y'all, I'm Princess P. I'm a cast member. I'm new, actually.
Speak up.
I'm excited to be here. My role of being on this show is to actually learn from everybody, different skills, learn how to, whatever you do, if you rap, do hair, whatever you do, I'm here to learn from you.
She's part of upcoming cast, so she didn't
Yeah.
experience yet, but she's coming.
I'm learning. I do music, I rap.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
into the entertainment world.
You want to spit at 16?
Got back on my grind. So my angels, I'm gonna make a shine. Demons in me, I ain't see I was blind. Like, how the demons just running my mind, like running my life, like running my heart. And speaking on me and don't know how it start. Being 13, been thrown in the dark. Being 14, been thrown in the sharks. Like what? Speaking of dissing on me, like how? Bitches, y'all need to sit down. Word of my mother, like I put them out. Word of my mother, I put them down. I'm queen of the shit and I walk with a crown. Like what? Like damn, queen of the shit and I walk with a crown. Like what?
Like damn.
Bro, how you feel about this team here, Blue?
Well, I mean, I love.
Tell them who you are, man. They've been saying your name the whole time.
I'm OG Blue from Queens. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the building, and we're gonna work. Me and Corey, that's my little brother, Corey Rooney. You know, you guys can look him up. We just reunited and we formed a platform, so we're gonna be doing some incredible things with the bunnies. But my main focus right now is Brandon, my sister here, Schmurda. You know, so she need to be in the light to make everything else happen. Cause sitting in the dark, it ain't gonna really happen. You know, so I'm gonna be behind her, pushing her. Me and 10 Toes Down and BA. He's not here. I have a whole lot of other people. A whole team of people, you know, my cameraman, that's my little cousin, he's gonna be involved with doing their photo shoot. So we're gonna take them to the next level. And there's a lot of people behind the scenes that's not here, but y'all will see them eventually. So we got some interesting things, you know. Our next move is gonna be a promotional tour. That's what we're going on now, and I'm locking that down, the whole New England. I'm taking them on the whole promotional tour. So by the time the summer get here, they'll have a little wave, and then we're gonna start shooting some content down in like Miami and different places where it's warm, man. So I'm pretty excited about it. The girls are definitely on point. We took them out one night when we first met them, me and 10 Toes. We had a good
Pull up,
time,
man.
yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, you might as well be calling your name, man. Show your
10
face, man.
toes, Mr. 10
Show your
toes.
face. Come on in, 10. Come on, 10. You must say something, man. They know you is, but say something to them.
Yeah, so
There you go.
that's where we at with it. So I encourage everybody to stay tuned and go check out our new page, 192nd Street Promotion. That's where we're going to be releasing all of our information on what the girls going to be doing.
Okay.
And definitely big shout out to Corey Rooney because he's the man behind the scenes. Shout out to Matt Hoffa also, you know, because he's going to be involved with helping the girls. And definitely, this is a one I want to get out so y'all know. Shout out to Baz Bunny. You know, we getting ready to do some incredible things with her and Queen in the Ring also. So shout out to Baz Bunny. I'll see you this Saturday, and my partner MC Lotto. We're gonna be doing some incredible things with this new platform that me and Corey when we put together. So y'all just stay tuned.
So what's the name of the platform?
It's called 192nd Street Production. But that's what everybody's gonna be on, you know, as we move forward. But we're gonna be
All your content gonna be.
yeah, everybody, 10 Toes, he's gonna be hot. Shout out to Tim, bro, he's about to have his own show. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Eve. I don't know where you at, Eve. You should have been here. It was all good. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some incredible things.
Dad. Yeah. You can't talk to me. You hear me? So this is great here, man. Y'all putting stuff together. I love when people put stuff together. You know what I'm saying? And
Wish y'all well, man. Much
Thank
success
you so
for
much.
real.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
we
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity.
Yeah, thanks for having
That's
us.
what we do.
Yeah.
You know, a land opportunity. 10 Toes, our brother here in the building, you
So
know.
after this, y'all gonna have a post interview with Keith Cash.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move the kids and
Y'all got a mirror? I can pick it up real quick.
post interview with Keith Cash. Also,
Yeah.
huh? What do you need something? What you said?
Well, we were talking about the viewing, the premiere. We be doing upstairs. We're gonna get that plugged in too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you have to do that.
Plug it, plug it, go ahead.
Mom, suppose you can do it.
Nah, but we have to do a quick post interview, then y'all can go up there. Cause I know y'all was supposed to do something up there. All right, so
Listen, nah, before y'all go, right? Before you go, Miss Schmurda, Miss Schmurda, can you tell her what's the number one show in Harlem before you leave?
It's 139 The Beats.
The beat.
The Beats.
The Beat 139. Harlem's #1 podcast. Featuring Doc, Don Vito, and Keith.